today's episode, it's gonna be in regards to are you currently living in a disease state? And this actually, we're gonna go in depth about explaining whether cholesterol rising while you are adapting on a low carb or zero carb diet, is it bad or is it actually good? Check it out. So let's talk about cholesterol and why the numbers are on the rise when we actually adapt on a low and or zero carb lifestyle. Now, is it something to worry about? Maybe. Or it's actually a couple of issues. When you first get off the carbs, you have a massive stash of excess cholesterol in the liver that is going to get dumped. So a lot of audience could initially see a massive rise in cholesterol levels. Now, depending on where they are. For example, if you were in a high carbohydrate eating state, you would have a massive dump of cholesterol for a period of time. Could be actually a couple years or more. So where the hell is this cholesterol getting dumped from? So what happens is when you eat a lot of carbohydrates and you are living in actually a disease state, they can't get to the muscle like they are supposed to, and they can't get to the fat cells either. Instead, they all get pushed to the liver and nervous system tissue, so it's actually damaging your brain and nerves. So when it gets pushed to the liver, it will actually convert to cholesterol essentially. So that's where the dump is coming from. And the liver gets clogged with cholesterol. That's when you technically have a fatty liver disease. Now, that's why you see many skinny audience with a fatty liver, and sometimes if they are not in a disease state, you will see a lot of audience gain a lot of weight because carbohydrates are being consumed by the fat cells instead of being pushed to the liver. If that individual did actually exercise, then that mass of carbs will actually fuel up your muscle tissue and gain muscle mass. So as you take off the excess supply of carbohydrates that's driving that freaking process, all of a sudden the liver has an opportunity to start to release that cholesterol at a freaking maximal rate so it can get back to its normal health. So you will notice a massive cholesterol dumping in a lot of people, and often time it's actually the bad oxidized cholesterol because they ran a high carbohydrate lifestyle. So could this cause an issue like arterial plaque buildup or others? So switching from a high carbs to a low and or zero carb lifestyle, first of all, digestive problems will definitely occur. In addition, we all know carbohydrates themselves do cause some digestive discomfort due to the lack of proper enzymes to break them down. And on the long term, that could actually cause some damage. Now, these transitions could not be pleasant at all for some people. And to go back now to the cholesterol, it's likely not dangerous at all, but they could be in a scenario where, let's say, that individual already have some plaque building somewhere in the body. Something like a CT scan would be advisable, and if it shows clean, then the cholesterol dumping will not cause any damages, nor it will be dangerous. But if not clean, then it becomes of a puzzle where maybe medication like statin might be recommended by doctors because they can actually slow the release of the cholesterol in that situation. Now, keep in mind there are other alternatives such as red yeast rice could be safer for slowing down cholesterol in your system as well. But this is something they do not want to stay on for too long of a period, or else it could cause other damages in the system and possibly cause myocardial dysfunction. If this is something you are looking to use to prevent any major issues, then by all means give it a shot, but monitor your liver enzymes with your regular doctor to ensure everything is stable. Now, this is something to use to bridge over without having any potential consequences, such as a heart attack, for example. So there you have it. Cholesterol in some cases it could be dangerous, but in others it might not be at all. So play it safe and check and continue checking your results to be on the safe side. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.